and today we are doing a what I'm packing for Paris video. So I'm heading to Paris for Paris Fashion Week. This is maybe like my 4th or 5th, I don't even know, time going. I always kind of try to have a theme anytime I'm traveling, and my theme for Paris is florals. If you can look on this rack, there are a lot of florals. So let's just go ahead and get into what I'm packing for Paris. So I started my shopping maybe like 2 months ago once I kind of figured out what my theme was. So I've been gravitating naturally towards florals. I've already purchased a few things during Labor Day that haven't come yet, so they're not here, but this is the general outline of what I'm bringing to Paris. So to start, this is a beautiful dress that I got at Bergdor's. It is A.L.C. brand. This is the first dress from that brand that I own. I've been a fan of theirs for a while. I wonder if you can see the pattern on it. It's a nice floral. It's very kind of whimsical, a little bit sheer. It has a lot of ruching. It's off the shoulder. It's kind of a lot going on, but it's such a cute dress. It's hell to put on and take off, just so you know. But so worth it. I think it's going to look great in Paris. So next up is this floral dress. This is actually a vintage dress that I got at Buffalo Exchange. I love Buffalo Exchange. It's so good. Make sure you check out my Buffalo Exchange thrift haul video. Thrift haul and try on video. I got some really good things from there. So this is a vintage wrap dress. It has a floral pattern on it. It's kind of a neutral color, and it wraps. I almost missed out on this dress because it was on the vintage rack, which is kind of right when you walk into the store, but I love it. And as you can see, it was only 18 bucks. Such a good dress. Next up is another floral dress that I got from Stella Dallas Vintage in Brooklyn, which is one of my favorite vintage and thrift stores in the whole city. It's massive. Everything is color coded. They have such good like tea dresses, polka dot dresses, party dresses, vintage. Their vintage collection is like out of this world. So I tried this dress on, and I loved it, and Rose loved it, so I got it. It's like a yellow with tiny flowers on it. I like how this part kind of billows out, and then the waist kind of cinches in, and then it kind of flares out at the bottom. Also, the back is really nice. It zips up to here, and then we have these beautiful buttons that kind of go up the back. So this dress was $35, and most of their dresses are in that price range between $35 to maybe like $45 or $50. Most of the dresses are $35 to $45. It's like amazing. If you are looking for a place to thrift and vintage shop, and you're in the market for a great like long midi dresses for fall, definitely check out Stella Dallas Vintage. And then right next door they have Stella Dallas Vintage Home, and even though most of the things in that store are like home, like carpets and things like that, they also have vintage clothing. And now I'm going to show you something I got from that store, which I love so much. I like saw it, I waited maybe like 2 weeks, and I went back, and thank goodness it was still there. So I got this vintage set. It's from the 1950s or the 1960s?
20s, I think.
1920s? Really? I took the tag.
70s.
Oh, 1970s, okay. So I took the tag off, so I can't remember when it's from. But it is this beautiful set. It's this sheer off the shoulder billowy top. It comes with a little belt, and then this matching skirt. Like, how beautiful is this skirt? It's very reminiscent of Zimmerman. You guys know Zimmerman. I love Zimmerman. They are a little bit out of my price range, and this is like so amazing, but it reminds me so much of Zimmerman, and it looks so good on. But this set came up to, I think, about $130 for both the top and the skirt together and the belt. So how beautiful is this? Can you imagine this like in Paris? Like, look at that. Oh, it's so good. It's beautiful. And it looks so good on, like, oh. So yeah, a lot of the things that I am taking on this trip are vintage, so it's kind of hard to find links for you all, but there will be a few similar items listed down in the description. So if you're looking for floral printed midi dresses and sets, check out the description. I'll list a few options for you guys that are similar. So for now, those are all of my floral pieces. I actually have one more floral piece coming in that I just bought at the Rebecca Taylor Labor Day sale. So when that comes, that will be added. And now I'll just go through my fillers. I'm doing a pretty neutral color scheme. As you can see, everything here is pretty neutral, beiges, browns, kind of creams and whites. And I'm just going to build color into my accessories and into my shoes. And just let Paris backdrop, you know, steal the show. So let's start with this dress. I love this dress. How cool is it? This is a Creatures of Comfort dress. It's my first Creatures of Comfort piece. At the bottom there's like a little fluting too. It's tight. It's pretty body hugging. But I got this during I think that it was their Memorial Day sale. And I just think it's a great piece. It's pretty neutral. I can pair it with like a bright and fun shoe and it will work very well. How cool. So that's another like filler option that's in neutral. And then I have a few tops that I'm taking. They're all like cream, white, beige. This is one of my favorite silk tops from Tbhd. It's an off the shoulder top. And it kind of has like a diagonal feel, like this. Very beautiful material. I plan to just tuck it in with a skirt or tuck it in into a pair of jeans and some flats for days I'm just walking around exploring. I have a few interviews to do while I'm in Paris, so this will be a good top that I can just throw on. I'm not really sure how the weather's gonna be. I'm thinking it's maybe gonna be in like the mid 70s pretty much the whole time I'm there. It usually rains almost every other day in Paris, but only for like a few minutes. And this is another top from Tbhd that I plan on taking. I just love the style. It's pretty plain, but there's cinching on the sleeves. And it has nice little buttons. It's just a good top tuck into jeans or a skirt. And I love the back because it buttons all the way up to the neck. And it's a nice kind of boat neck top. So that's it for my tops. And of course I'm taking a good pair of denim. I'm probably going to take these denim jeans that I have on. They are from And Other Stories. They are very high-waisted, kind of tight in the hips, and then they flare all the way down, and I love them. I get so many compliments on these jeans. If you're interested, check the links down in the description. In addition to these jeans, I'm taking my favorite pair of mom jeans. I love these jeans so much. I have 2 of the same pair. They're the perfect fit. They are also from And Other Stories. They come in this wash, a darker wash, and a lighter wash. But just the best jeans to traipse around the city in. And for this trip, I did invest in like 2 investment pieces from a French designer, Jacquemus. Funny story, I didn't know who Jacquemus was, but I went to his show. I think it was the first show he ever had in Paris during Paris Fashion Week. I was like so excited. I think it was either my first or my second Paris Fashion Week. And I was like, oh wow, like it was such a cool show, and just to kind of see like what he's done over the last couple of years, it's pretty amazing. So I figured I would invest in a piece. One of the pieces is not here because it's amazing, and it's probably going to be the cover of Fashion Steele magazine, 2018 magazine, so I don't want to give it away yet, but it is a Jacquemus piece. And this is a skirt that I also bought from his recent line. It's a good neutral color, and it kind of billows out. And you have a slit here. I love it. It's so good because it's neutral. I could pretty much pair it with just about anything and it would look good. But here's the thing about Jacquemus. I don't know if it's just the pieces I bought, but I had to tailor both of the pieces. I actually had to take this to the tailor and have a button moved. I had to have a snap moved also for the dress that I bought. I had to have it taken in, and I had to have a few things done to it. And I'm not sure if that's the norm, but out of the 2 pieces that I own from that line, I had to get both pieces tailored, even though they were both my size. So just keep that in mind, maybe, if you invest in any of those pieces. So these are the clothes for now. I have a few other things that are not included here that I will probably end up taking, but don't worry, I'm going to do a everything I wore in Paris post, and you can see everything that I actually wore in Paris with links to find everything that I wear. So now I'm going to get into my accessories and my footwear, because footwear is really how I'm expressing like myself with my outfits in Paris, since everything is pretty neutral. Okay, I gotta take a break. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the accessories. Of course, I am taking my favorite bag at the moment. It is this Staud bag, or maybe it's Staud. I think someone told me how to say it and I definitely forgot. Anywho, I'm taking this Staud bag. It's the white one. It comes with this little white bag. I'm taking this because it's easy, it's transparent, so basically I can put anything in here and it should match. I'm probably going to wear it a lot without this bag inside, and just switching in like other little pouches to kind of coordinate with my outfits. That way I don't have to take so many like bags, because I'm not really a bag person, but this one should work with almost everything that I wear. I will probably end up taking my black one as well, and those will probably be the only 2 bags that I take for this trip. So for some reason I'm really into like hats and head wraps, so you're probably going to see a lot of hats and head wraps in Paris, like this one. I actually just went to like a fabric store and I bought some fabric and I just made it. See, like, but I'm definitely going to take this little boy cap, which I love. It's like, for me, this just symbolizes Paris. I don't know why. Every time I look at this hat, I'm just like, Paris. Maybe it's because it's from the H&M Paris collection. I think it was the first Paris collection H&M did, but such a good hat. I've had it for a couple of years, but there are so many good ones out. Like, I've seen some two-tone ones, I've seen leather ones, camel colored ones, so I'll make sure to link a few for you guys. But get into it. Like, can you see me just like in Paris with this hat? I can. And then I'm also going to take this fedora, this little felt fedora that I got, where did I get this from?
Naked.
Oh yeah, from Naked. Thank you. From Naked. So I'll put a few similar ones because I don't think they have this one anymore. But like, how good is this color? Like, doesn't it just go so well with this? Can you see it? Can you see the makings of an outfit in Paris? And now we will get into the footwear. So of course I can't go to Paris without taking my Chanel Mules. They're going. Am I going to walk around Paris in them? No. Will they probably be inside this bag until I need to shoot with them on? Yes. These are not made for walking. They're made for standing for no more than 5 minutes. And if you haven't checked out my box opening of these, make sure you check that video out. It's one of my favorite videos, actually. I'm pretty funny sometimes. So Chanel Pearl Mules definitely going to Paris, where they deserve to be. I'm also taking these Gianvito Rossi fur sandals. I've had these for so long. They're like one of my favorite statement shoes, and why I love them so much is because they are actually really comfortable. I can walk all day in these, and actually I took them once to Paris before. I walked around all day, no like blisters, so comfy. I just love them. Like, how fun are they? So green is one of my favorite colors, and green works well actually with any of these colors. With all of these neutrals, even with the yellow. I think yellow and green go together really well. It'll pair well with anything that I wear. And because I probably will want to do a whole like neutral look, I just got these RAYE sandals that I love. They're like a nude block heel sandal with like a little hoop for your toe. And I've been wanting some shoes like this for a while with like a toe hoop, and I really like these. They were on sale, so I'll try and link these for you guys. The only thing about it is they're actually kind of hard to walk in because this is not very sturdy, but the heel is thick, so you're not like wobbling around. But I like them. They're pretty good. If you're in the market for a really chic nude shoe, give this one a whirl. I have these Marco di Vincenzos. These are just show-stopping shoes, and if you're going to Paris Fashion Week, you need something that's gonna be a showstopper. These are it. I got these on sale at The Real Real. The Real Real is one of my favorite places to buy like designer shoes online. I mean, I think these were originally like $1,000+ and I'm pretty sure I got them for less than $200. So yeah. How good are they? Plus red goes really well with all of these neutrals. I actually really like it with this dress because it has red in it. Like, can you see it? Can you see the outfit? And plus they're really very comfortable because they're mules and the heel is thick, so if I want to like go out one night, these will probably be the shoes that I wear. Marco di Vincenzo, he makes amazing shoes. Like, come on, so good. And last but not least, I wanted to take a booty just in case. I mean, I think it's still going to be hot, but you know how fashion people are. I feel like a lot of people are gonna already be wearing like really fall type clothes. So just in case we have a few cold days, I have options. So these are Balenciaga boots. And of course they have the pop-up color with the green and the brown goes well. Fits perfectly in with like the neutrals of what I'm bringing. Like, how good are these? So these are another pair of shoes that I got from the Real. They were brand new. They came in, I think, a Saks box. Originally something ridiculous, $1,000+ and I think I got them for like $250. So if you're in the market for designer shoes, the Real is where you should go. I highly recommend them. I've gotten so many pair of my designer shoes from them and they are all amazing. So these Balenciaga boots will be going to Paris too. Alright guys, so that's pretty much what I'm packing for Paris. My theme is florals. I have lots of neutrals and then I'm punching that up with color with my shoes and my accessories. And yeah, Paris is gonna be a movie. So make sure you follow my Insta stories closely because I will be Insta storying every day, and I will also probably vlog as well, maybe. I don't know, that might be a lot. I'll try and vlog too, so you can check those videos out. And of course, eventually once I wear everything, I will do another video on everything I wore in Paris. So thanks so much for watching guys. Don't forget to like, please like, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Bye guys.